Yo, what's going on, guys? We're here a little late because actually it's just so much. It's so okay. I don't know why. I just sent the thing to Jackson. This is a weird intro. I hope you guys had a great day. And right now, welcome to the NBA show. This is like we're over a month. We're heading into our second month of doing this show. Thank you everyone for the support. If you're listening on streaming like podcasts, thank you. And besides that, I hope you guys are having a great day. Because you know what day it is today? Tuesday, one day closer to the weekend. Isn't that fantastic? Don't we all love it when it's close to the weekend? Okay? By the way, we're waiting for Jackson here to join the call. But besides that, guys, the NBA is always rather exciting. Today we'll be doing a new segment. So for the rest of the NBA offseason, we found this little online NBA spinner. So we both spun it. I spun it and I got the Denver Nuggets. Jackson spun it and he got the Sacramento Kings. What's up, Jackson? I'm explaining to them about the spinner thing I did. I just came up just for us to randomly choose NBA teams to talk about on a daily basis, just to add some content now that we're getting to the driest point of the NBA season where it's just kind of repetitive. We're either talking NBA Summer League or just rumors.
Damn. I didn't really piece that together, yeah.
You know what I mean? I just thought of that. I was like, literally, we only have two things to talk about. Let's just add a third thing. So every episode, there's like something else to put together in there. So I was like, in 15 days, we could do all 30 teams. And then by the time we finish that, we should be able to do like previews. Because I assume in like 2 weeks, NBA teams will probably be close to finalizing their rosters or like their training camp rosters.
Yeah.
How'd you sleep?
Not great. How about you?
Not the best. I woke up to my dog had shit in the bathroom. I have a bathroom in my thing, and she must have eaten something that didn't agree with her, and she just couldn't hold it. And she only does this when like she's a good dog, so she knows like not to do it. And if she does, to go in the bathroom because it's on the tile. It's fucking gross, but like it's better than on the carpet, So I wake up like 2 a.m, like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like what is this smell? And then
That's gross.
I get up and because I have a master bathroom and I just look there. I'm like, I can't be mad at her because she's like, I've trained her that if she ever does go inside, it's okay to go on the tile of my bathroom and it's only for emergencies, like in the middle of the night but like, goddamn, was that an unpleasant mound of shit. Yeah, everyone's surprised when Jackson's awake.
I gotta stop going to bed at like 4 a.m. It's driving me crazy.
You try to live my lifestyle.
This is just the lifestyle I've lived for years, and I think I'm getting too old.
Yeah, I go to sleep between 2 and 3, but I do a rather good. I have an alarm clock, but like I wake up at like 7, 8 usually. But that's just because I've realized I don't sleep. But I take naps. I do actually. I take at least one nap a day.
I hate fucking naps, dude. I'm KO'd at the end of my nap.
That's why I set up some sort of caffeine, either a really strong tea, a coffee, a Red Bull. Wake up, face it.
Yeah, I don't like that.
You're fine though. Or sometimes I'll fall asleep, and right before I fall asleep, I pop an Adderall. So when I wake up from my nap, that's probably terrible for your heart. That's probably so bad. They're like you're putting your heart to go to sleep, but then you pop an Adderall, so you just speed that heart back up.
Yeah, taking a nap sounds all fine and dandy, but I hate having to rely on caffeine.
That's why you pop an Adderall.
At that point, I'd rather just booze.
Dude, imagine being a functioning alcoholic.
I'd rather be a functioning alcoholic than a functioning caffeinite.
So yeah, that's what I like. I want to start. So I drink. My parents growing up my whole life drank mate because they're like art from Argentina, and I like love mate, and I have mate here. It's just like locate hassle to make, and I don't know. I've just been reading. Supposedly, isn't coffee terrible for you? Like it's good but terrible for you. Like black coffee's fine for you, but like just coffee in general stains your teeth, gives you anxiety, makes you shit.
Coffee's got positive health benefits, but it's everything in moderation. That's my biggest thing is the teeth.
Okay,
Um, I
that's
don't
what I
want yellow
thought.
teeth, and I don't want to have to like too much of anything is gonna be bad. I don't want to have to rely on coffee, but I think coffee would be the safest.
Yeah, because they
Um,
say mate has something that to do with cancer. Like something about mate gives you cancer. I
I don't know
remember.
what the hell mate is, to be honest.
Yerba mate. It's what people in Argentina and like
India?
your Argentina.
Yeah, it's not India though.
No, no,
You're not talking about like a tea, are you?
it's like a tea. Like you want me to pull something up to show you? I can like literally go in my kitchen and grab it.
I feel like I know what you're talking about because of Indian food. This guy's a joke. What's a SpongeBob clip? This guy's a I think joke. So how are we doing? I don't think anyone's here.
It's basically this is like green tea. This is like the most popular brand in Argentina. It's called Rosamanta. And then this stuff, it's like green tea, but it's a lot more bitter. You can put sugar in it, but it literally looks like weed. Like that's what it looks like.
Oh
And I just spilled some on my table, but and you put it in this bad boy, which is like called that's the mate itself, and this is like the stuff, and you just pour boiling hot water in it, and you drink it like a shot,
yeah. Oh shit.
and it has like triple the caffeine
Oh,
of coffee.
word. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, and it's dope. It's gas. It's just really strong. I haven't met any of my friends who like it. They all are like, "How do you drink that?" I'm like, "It tastes fucking fantastic." They're like, "Sir, that is the most fucking bitter thing ever."
Actually sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, when I see you, I'll bring it. And you can try it. But either way, so damn. Okay, so there hasn't been much news except the NBA play-in tournament has been approved. For the rest of your life watching the NBA, you will forever see the NBA play-in tournament. How do you feel about that, Jackson?
Boo.
Really?
Boo.
You're
Come
LeBron
on.
James.
I don't give a shit about Patrick Beverly beating some sorry ass basketball squad that was injured all season and getting up on the stands and riling up the crowd. Mickey Mouse playoffs. Half of the teams in the play-in tournament don't deserve to be there. I don't find it entertaining in any which way, but maybe I'm just not having an open mind because I love MLB wild card. I love the wild card game in MLB. Like
Yeah,
I
then
think
how the
that is
fuck do you
cool.
not like the play-in?
Dude, I don't know. I have some personal vendetta against it. I don't know what it is.
Clearly.
I don't know. I can't get it down. I don't like the playing tournament and the fact I gotta deal with this the rest of my life. Come on, man.
I'm fine with it. What also they said that they're right now in talks of adding similar to like European soccer and European basketball, a in-season cup tournament. I like that.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
It needs to be done. Like the other day we were talking, me and my friend were talking, we're like, why the fuck is the MLS like having like a development leagues if they're not doing regulation or promotion? But I completely understand the NBA because CJ McCollum came out and said they can't support a 56 game season, but they can support a 72 game season, like the NBA Player Association, which in my terms, if they're going to do a 72 game season, that means they add a 10 game cup tournament like right around the All-Star break, or would you do it earlier, like in like January? And what do you get? What do you get if you win the cup? That's what's the question. Is it money? Is it a draft pick? What do you get?
I think it's money.
Like a trade exception, or like either you can use that as a trade exception or as like salary cap space.
No, I think it's more or player personal based, like $1 million or something.
I think it has to be both. You have to incentivize the team and the players. Why is the owner going to do it? Obviously, the players make money. That makes sense 100%. Because it makes sense in the other, like in professional soccer, they have like a purse. Correct me, right? You win, like if you win one of those like in-season cups, the farther you make in the cup, the purse gets bigger, and like that helps you buy other players. So how would the NBA incentivize having a in-season cup like they're talking about? If they shorten it to 72 games, I guess this would be a 10-game cup. So you'd assume that 4 games would be playoffs, and then 6 games would be like group play. I don't even know.
Yeah, I don't know how you get a team into it other than money. Or that would be fair for the rest of the league. I don't want to be throwing around free draft picks, and I don't want to be throwing around cap space. But maybe cap space is the move. I don't think draft picks really interest me that much. Even to me as a fan, late first round picks don't like, until I started covering basketball, I couldn't give a single shit about. I still don't give any shits about a late first round draft pick unless it's on my roster. Like, I'm not out here watching Jaden Hardy highlights.
Dude, he's been a dog though.
Yeah, he has been a dog.
I mean, I had a first round grade on him. I was surprised that he did go in the first. So
Kings got a dog.
it's actually the Mavs who got him. Jaden Hardy.
Oh, in the trade?
What trade?
Was there a trade?
What do you mean?
They got Jaden Hardy?
No, you just said the Kings.
Yeah.
The Mavs have Jaden Hardy.
Since fucking when that blows?
Since they drafted him.
That's unbelievably depressing.
Yeah, did you hear about Paulo Banchero? He's not playing in the summer league anymore.
Yeah, I'd shut all of them down. I'd shut Chet out. I'd shut Jabari down right now.
Yeah, I mean, there's no more time. You've seen them. That's all. Let's move on. Like,
there's just no reason. Especially when they've played. If your guys played a good game, I would say.
Yeah, exactly.
I'd say kibosh it. Let's go Rockets. Jabari Smith Jr. with the game of the night last night.
Really?
Bro, what? I still don't see that Jaden Hardy is on the Mavs.
Jaden Hardy's on the Mavs.
What?
Yeah, are you mind blown?
What?
Yeah, Jaden Hardy's a dog. That's why they're saying Jalen Brunson's going to be replaced by Jaden Hardy.
Dude, that's so depressing.
I'm like shocked that you didn't know this.
I thought he got drafted by Sacramento.
He probably did, and then he got traded.
Key additions: Jaden Hardy, Sacramento Kings.
I don't know where you're getting your information. He's on. If you go to his Wikipedia page and everything, he's
he's on the Mavs summer league team. And he's balling.
Yeah, he's doing a hell of a job for himself.
How do you let this man fall to 37? Oh, they acquire it from the Kings.
It was a trade
for two future seconds.
Got themselves a good deal. And also, Dom Barlow from the first overtime elite player to get himself a two-way contract after going undrafted. Congratulations, overtime elite. You guys are not a complete failure of a league. Gene Montero, who was a former, almost a first-round pick. Gene Montero got himself an Exhibit 10 contract or something with the New York Knicks, was his training camp deal. But Dom Barlow is the first one to actually get a contract to stick to an NBA roster.
I forgot. I always forget that exists.
Overtime elite, yeah, they fucking suck. What
Try and join it.
I have a whole thing that I want to train with a basketball trainer, a legit one for 3 months to 6 months, and then sell the idea of me trying out for every G League team because it's only $250. So every team would be $7,500, and make a documentary of me trying to try out for every single G League team.
Do you need approval?
No, you pay $250 and you can try out.
Shit, I kind of want to do that.
Yeah, I make
I thought it was so cool that Motown Noah went to the Pistons Summer League, but I guess you can just pay.
I don't know about the Summer League, but
I meant, I don't mean Summer League.
But G League, yeah.
Yeah. G League tryout.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No.
Yeah, you just paid $250. Was he shit at it?
Well, I don't watch Motown Noah. I don't know.
I don't watch Motown Noah. All right. So let's move on because fuck. I guess neither of us cared enough. DeAndre Ayton is reportedly going to be traded in a sign and trade involving Miles Turner to the Indiana Pacers.
Guys, my sources have told me that he is moments away from getting traded. I'm Brian Windhorst.
Are you really? Did you watch him this morning?
Yesterday, he said that they're minutes away. The deal's going down. It's in its last stage.
Yeah, I made a video on that, and that fucking shit didn't happen. I actually have slowly progressed to not like Brian Windhorst. I think he's a fugazi. He's a fake
industry plant.
No, Brian Windhorst is an industry plant.
Maybe you're an industry plant.
I'm fine with being
only an industry plant would be upset about a fellow industry plant.
No. Can we 100% agree that Brian Windhorst just went viral once or twice on social media, and then they just made him an industry plant? They've really just milked Brian Windhorst.
They have milked the shit out of it. This man's been doing this for a decade, and no one batted an eye.
Yeah, but this past 3 months, Brian Windhorst has replaced Adrian Wojnarowski as ESPN's NBA dick sucker.
Dude, that's Woj. I'm not a Woj fan. Sorry, Woj. I like it. I'm all for it. This competition. Free agents.
You know what I'd rather have? I'd rather see the competition of Adrian Wojnarowski versus Brian Windhorst play a game of basketball. 1v1.
That's a tough sight, I bet.
I mean, I just think Adrian Wojnarowski looks a little bit more in shape, so he might be able to. But then I think Brian Windhorst would be Kenneth Lofton.
I'm sure they both played basketball. I'm pretty sure Woj used to play.
I believe Woj did. Woj, how tall is Woj?
There's no way Brian Windhorst just walked into an ESPN job without ever competing at a high level in the game.
Okay, Woj is 5'8", bro.
What?
I thought yes.
Never mind.
He went the same Bonaventura.
He's not doing shit at 5'8".
He did play anything. He did not play college sports.
Yeah, he's 5'8". Oh, poor Woj. Shams definitely didn't.
Okay, someone said, I just saw, Brian Windhorst is 5'9". Yeah, dude, they're
not right there with these guys.
Yeah, dude, you're the perfect NBA journalist height.
There's hope for me.
Yeah, I'm 6'1" over here. I guess like I'm too tall. Yeah, too tall Jones. Okay, what other free? So what other free agents are available right now? Let's talk about that.
Dennis Schroeder.
Jalen Smith signed with the Pacers.
Dennis Schroeder.
Dennis Schroeder is still available. At number one, he hasn't officially signed the ink onto the paper, but DeAndre Ayton, we just talked about it. Brian Windhorst.
My sources are telling me it's moments away, guys.
There you go. So,
and then Miles Turner is getting traded. Are you ready for Turner to get traded to the Lake Show?
No, Turner's being traded for DeAndre Ayton because it all works out perfectly, and then you attach like 1 or 2 first-round picks with Turner for Ayton.
Here's what's gonna happen: the Pacers are gonna be like, "Why would I pay you draft picks for a player that doesn't want to be on your team?" And the Phoenix is gonna be like, "Shit, you're right. I can't do anything." So Indiana's gonna pay DeAndre Ayton, and then to unload salary and their roster, they're gonna trade away Miles Turner for Russell Westbrook and a first-round draft pick. And then they're going to cut Russell Westbrook. And then they essentially traded Miles Turner for a first-round draft pick and got DeAndre Ayton. Or a first-round pick and DeAndre Ayton. And then the Lakers call Kyrie. And they're like, shit.
You just went into a whole deep fucking...
It's actually flawed.
It is.
You can't trade Russ for Miles Turner because you need to trade Russ for Kyrie, so you need to trade Taylor and a first. So maybe that would get the job done.
Yeah. I don't know. DeAndre Ayton, what is DeAndre Ayton's value? That's where I'm so confused. And it seems like everything got fucked because everyone's trying to like gather enough assets and like I feel like we're about to see like a Herschel Walker NBA version trade where it's just going to be, do you remember the Herschel Walker trade? Well, we both weren't alive, but are you aware of the Herschel Walker trade that set up the 1990s Cowboy dynasty? No. Okay. Herschel Walker was arguably one of the greatest college running backs of all time. That's why there's the Herschel Walker Award. And Herschel Walker was a running back for the Dallas Cowboys. And the Minnesota Vikings were like, we really fucking want Herschel Walker. So I think they sent them like basically like 20 assets, like 10 picks and 10 players to the Dallas Cowboys. And those 10 players and 10 picks went on to become the 3-time Super Bowl champions with Jimmy Johnson and Barry Switzer in the 1990s when Jerry Jones bought the Dallas Cowboys.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Isn't that fucking crazy? And like, there hasn't been a NFL trade of that magnitude. So since then. And yeah, so I think it's interesting to see what DeAndre Ayton value is and if we're going to see like another like big trade or something like that. I don't know.
I think you'll see a Kyle Lowry-esque. I think he's going to get shafted.
You think he's going to get shafted?
Yeah, but I guess if Gobert got that haul, I guess some teams gotta pay some penny for Ayton. They got to see some type of value where it's like, we want this guy, we want it badly, we don't want anyone else to get him. Mm-hmm. So that's true. I mean, this is happening this week, so we'll know soon.
Yeah, no, 100%. We'll know very soon. Yeah, no, your rage. Like Herschel Walker was a fucking dog. Like Herschel Walker not only was like a workhorse running back, he returned fucking kicks for touchdowns. Like he was a kick returner. I don't know if he punt returned, but like Herschel Walker did everything. That's another. Do you have ESPN Plus?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you could probably find this on YouTube because all the 30 for 30s are on YouTube. Look for the Herschel Walker 30 for 30. So good.
Boring. He sounds super boring. I think
He's
it's the
like
name Herschel.
Herschel Walker's like 6'3", 6'4", 250. He was
What
like,
college did you go to? What was it?
dude, I want to say he went to Minnesota, but
Whoa, that'd be nuts. In that case, maybe I'd watch it. What's up,
I,
Max?
Herschel Walker, he went to the University of Georgia.
Oh, that's
He,
cool.
yeah, he actually ran for senator, but yeah, he's a Heisman Trophy winner, national champion, fucking beast. He's in the College Football Hall of Fame, not the NFL though. Yeah, everyone's agreeing. He was an MMA fighter. Look at that. Your Ray just says MMA fighter in his 50s for 3 fights. Yo, what's up, Max Hill? Yeah, everyone's agreeing Herschel Walker was a dog. And that's why I'm saying, like, the Kevin Durant trade is going to be like the Herschel Walker trade of the NBA. Miles Bridges seems like he's going back to Charlotte at this point. What do you think of Colin Sexton? I've heard a sign and trade is being drawn interest from the Cleveland Cavaliers and as well as the Utah Jazz. So Gabe Vincent and Max Strus are the only players they could trade, but I said, what if they traded Colin Sexton and 1-2 picks for Tyler Hero? Because Tyler Hero wants like $25 million a year. So and he doesn't give you defense. So why not get yourself a guy who's arguably just as good offensively for half the cost and get some draft assets?
Half the cost. Tyler Hero costs $30 million a year.
Yeah, and Colin Sexton costs like 13.
Oh, are you saying from the Heat side?
So yeah, if you're the Heat, what if you do a sign and trade where he goes, hey, Tyler, we'll trade you Tyler Hero if you trade us 1 or 2 draft picks plus Colin Sexton. We'll sign Colin Sexton to like a 3 or 4 year deal, $13 million. That way you don't have to pay Tyler Hero $30 million. You get someone who's just as good or if equally as good offensively. Depends how high you are.
You know what I'd tell you if I was a Cleveland Cavaliers?
Fuck no.
I'd tell you I'm all set.
Really?
I'd tell you thank you, but I'm all set. If they can get Sexton back on a 3-year, $51 million contract, which is what's being rumored.
Yeah, the Jordan Clarkson,
a 25 point per game scorer for 3 years, $51 million with all that money shit going down next year. Like, ooh, that injury really effed him, and he's gonna have to take something like that unless some team pays him. I doubt that. So he's gonna have to take some type of deal like that.
I could see him having to take a 2-year deal. Dude, I feel so fat, but I'm not.
Do you know what I had for supper last night?
What?
I'm trying this new diet, and I was like killing it for like 2 days. I had like 2 days where I was killing it, and I got Red Robin. I got a freaking like bacon egg burger.
Yeah,
fries and a ice cream at an ice cream place. I ate all this shit.
Yeah, like, dude, I feel fat, and I know I'm not fat, but like this is like what I'm feeling. Like I like lost any definition of abs I had because I've been just eating ice cream, Snicker bars, and donuts every night for the past 2 weeks. This is like not fat at all, but like that's how I'm feeling. Is that how you feel?
That. Well, I'm bigger though. I'm bigger than that.
How
Yeah.
I weigh 160 pounds right now.
I'm 160.
But you're also like 4 inches shorter than me.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Colin Sexton at Alabama, he's a guy, he's a starting player. I agree. I also could see Colin Sexton being like a 6th man of the year, like 20 points per game scorer.
Why not? I wouldn't mind it one bit. You got a nice little duo with Karis LeVert and Colin Sexton.
Yeah,
and you also got Isaac Okoro. You can get pretty versatile.
Yeah, Isaac Okoro is either Andre Iguodala 2.0 or he's Josh Okogie 2.0.
Yeah, I'm really hoping for the Iggy.
Do you agree with that? Like he's either Josh Okogie, which you remember
he's better than Josh Okogie.
He is, but if his shooting never comes around, then he's Josh Okogie. He's closer to Josh Okogie than Andre Iguodala if the shooting and scoring.
Yeah, I'm hopeful.
But if the shooting and scoring comes around, he's, Andre
It did
Iguodala.
last year.
It did. Like, he literally did look like Philadelphia 76ers, Andre Iguodala, dunk contest Iguodala. People forget Iggy. Like Sixers Iggy was like, used to always want to get on 2K because he would do like windmills and shit. That's the strangest mug you're drinking. Why is it so narrow? That's like a narrow ass mug.
My daughter got me this.
Oh, your daughter?
I would say, dude, I remember when Colin Sexton played 3-on-5 at Bama because it was like all we talked about it in high school the next day.
Holy
Like, yo,
crap!
You see Sexton, you see all those guys. You see all those guys get out, and Sexton had to. That's when Sexton's name to me first came onto the map.
I completely forgot. Why was it 3-on-5? Did they have not enough players?
They had a fight. I want to say there was a fight, but
they lost that game, correct?
Yeah.
Colin Sexton,
won it,
I forgot about the 3-on-5. It's been that long. Also, that was Colin Sexton. Can we agree was the rebirth of Bama basketball? Before Colin Sexton, everyone was like, who the fuck plays Bama basketball? And like now Bama basketball is like on the come up, like, like ranked.
I don't know.
Bama basketball was a joke.
I only just started getting into college sports.
Yeah, same. I fucking hate. I still don't really like college sports.
I still think it's a scam.
It's a scam because literally the coach is like a dictator. Like, and the coach makes and breaks the players' careers.
Yeah, but I want to be like, dude, I was at my dad's a couple weeks ago when I was in Florida, and there was this family and their daughter goes somewhere in SEC, and they were from the SEC, and they were like, you clear like your Saturdays every single weekend. Every single Saturday you clear in the fall to watch college football and drink some beer and have a tailgate. But I've never personally seen the draw to it. And these guys live for it. Wow. And that's just SEC football. That's just how we do it. Everything's bigger in Texas. Amen. Alma mater. Get her done.
Get her done. I'm not real good with my southern accent. This is the best you're gonna get, but dude, my mouse died. Let's go, yeah. And I have like a bunch of cables. Give me 1 second. Let me grab my other computer to charge it.
Personally, I feel like I sound like Forrest Gump. Do y'all remember? Honestly, the Cavs would be smart to get Colin Sexton if they can. They would be. We're just talking about Jaden Hardy a little bit.
Last night,
Lou Dort is not. I'm pretty sure Lou Dort just re-signed with Oklahoma.
Charged for a few minutes
the bunch got up off the floor. You can't do that in college. Damn, I still don't really remember that. Colin needs to sign with the Magic.
Oh wait, fuck me. I got a good idea.
Sexton on the Magic. Don't they have enough guards over there in Orlando? Why do they want more? I want to scroll down this fucking article so bad. Oh my god, scroll. Oh, he's on Hoops Hype. Let's assess his browser. He's got rapid tags up. He's got channel dashboard. And yeah, so that's why Colin Sexton should maybe look into going to the Magic.
I'm fucking back. That was horrendous.
Lou Dort is Isaac Okoro.
Lou Dort is not Isaac Okoro.
Yeah, he's a much better shooter.
Dude, Zach Wilson is fucking throwing bombs and banging moms, bro.
Oh.
Have you seen that shirt? Barstool started selling it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I just saw that. I like that.
Throwing bombs, banging moms. I'm about to buy one.
My buddy just came up with this genius idea to take down Barstool, so I want to put it into action, but
What's the plan?
I'll mess with it. Um, I just thought it was cool that the Jets. Well, some tweet it was like the Jets just scored over 40 for the first time since 2018 or some shit like that, which was funny. But it's a lie.
It's not a lie. I don't believe.
I would prefer if it wasn't a lie.
I know for a fact that it's because we talked about this yesterday, didn't we?
Do you know the mom?
I don't know the mom, but I know that his ex best friend, his ex roommate, his ex number one target is now dating his ex girlfriend, and she was
that whole situation with the ex. The ex apparently the ex is the one who said this.
Yeah, she said it. It's on fucking Instagram. She was the one who put it up there. She's got nothing to lose.
I mean, what is?
There's no gain for her.
What does she gain?
So why would she lie? You know.
But what does she get either way from this? It's like she doesn't win in any outcome at all.
I mean, they would say it's an obvious lie, but like it's really not that big of a deal. It's more funny. He can bang whoever he wants.
Yeah, he can bang whoever he wants.
So yeah, if he wants to bang big titted milfs, that's fine. I would fuck big titted milfs if I was a single guy. I would milf hunt.
Yeah, I was gonna say you show up. I forgot you're engaged. When do you think you'll get married? Quick number.
Probably like 26, 27. I mean, I'm going to ask her like next year, like after we move it, like sometime next year.
Holy shit.
Yeah. And I'll ask her to marry me in like next year in like November probably or October or something like that in like 18 months. But then we'll wait like 2 years because I want to have like a wedding on the beach with like flying doves and like wanted to be like fucking dope, you know, on the wall, like right. But yeah, Dennis Schroeder. Dennis Schroeder. But yeah, I wouldn't get married for a few years after that. I would just give her a ring.
Give her the ring so she can shut up.
Yeah, and then wait a few years. But I don't have to pay for the ring because I just have to get her grandma's.
Oh, whoa, there you go.
Yeah, I saved myself some money. But either way, Dennis Schroeder, dude. What was your thoughts on Dennis Schroeder on your Houston Rockets?
I really liked him. I thought he brought a nice veteran presence. I thought he brought some nice distribution. I think the bench is a squad that needs more distribution, and I wouldn't even be upset if we re-signed him for this upcoming year. As crazy as it may sound, it's not something I'm pursuing, but I wouldn't be too upset. I'm trying to think of a team that could use his services. Maybe New York. Maybe.
I mean the Nets. The Brooklyn Nets could use his service.
Could use him. Why not the Knicks though?
The Wizards. The Knicks, I mean, they have Derrick Rose, Jalen Brunson, and Emmanuel quickly. The Wizards could look like him.
Yeah, but he's a bench player at this point.
Portland.
He would look good in Portland. I have worries about their backcourt defense.
Yeah, that you know what, you're right. Already Anthony Simons and Damian Lillard, you're fucking fucked if you had.
They're already about to give up 40.
So I guess you have to look at a team that would be willing to give Dennis. Okay, first off, you need a team that is more of a defensive backcourt that you want Dennis Schroeder to come in and be the offensive punch.
Mm-hmm.
Like Aaron Barnes said it best. Some teams with weak offensive abilities on their bench will need Dennis Schroeder to give them a boost off the bench, which is right there. Is so right. Aaron Barnes put it right. It has to be a team with like a weak offense off the bench. Then do you think like the Atlanta Hawks? Because, well, they have Bogdan, but they don't have I think Atlanta in my head makes sense. but that's not good defense.
Yeah,
And he's not
they
going to.
DeLon Wright.
Oh yeah, they brought back DeLon Wright.
No, they didn't. They don't
They.
have DeLon Wright.
Oh wait, where did DeLon go?
He's
He went somewhere.
he's not there. I don't
I know
think.
DeLon Wright signed with somebody. I completely forgot. But yeah, no, damn. I have no idea where. Yeah, I think Washington might be the best because like Washington has defenders and they don't really have a sixth man, and I've constantly said that because they're going to start Monte Morris. But then it goes back to the thing like the defense. Like they do have weak offense, but defense is one of the big problems. But one of the big problems for the Wizards last year was their offense went completely stagnant. Oh, Washington signed DeLon. That's perfect. I would love that. Monte Morris, DeLon Wright. DeLon Wright's the defensive guy. Then he put Dennis Schroeder right there. I'm kind of fucking that with my Wizards over there with my Michael Jordan Wizards jersey.
Oh, I've got some. Dallas.
Dallas. Oh,
Miami could use him. Brooklyn could use him. And Charlotte
I'm going.
could use him.
I'm thinking. Fuck Charlotte. Fuck Charlotte.
Fuck you.
No, Steve Clifford. You don't. That is the most stagnant ass move by a franchise. It's just. But no, I think. I really do think Dallas or Washington. I love the idea of Dallas because he could play that Jalen Brunson role, and that would be cool. But so let's get into this conversation that we were talking about earlier. So before we start today's episode, we spun this wheel on like this website, and we got the Denver Nuggets and Sacramento Kings. So we're going to give you guys a little preview of the Denver Nuggets right now, and then we'll do some Kings talk as we wrap up the episode. Well, over here, what?
Sorry. Is this what you use for Hoops Hype? Like, I don't know if you agree with this statement, but I feel like if I had depth charts just available to me where they just gave me like the 15 players on the roster, I could just literally make a video on every single team.
Yeah, I use Hoops Hype a lot, and then I try to. There's a few others because sometimes Hoops Hype only shows the people who've signed contracts. So there's other players who they've agreed to terms. So like I have to recall. So I usually have a few websites showing me depth charts, so I recall everyone. And also they show players that have qualifying offers and players that are still being paid by the team. So you have to ignore certain players because you're like, oh shit. What do you call it? Marcus Howard isn't coming back, so I shouldn't talk about.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's not coming back. But this is a majority of the team, and Colin Gillespie from Villanova, he'll probably be on the team. So the Denver Nuggets, they basically brought back a majority of everyone not named JaMychal Green, Austin Rivers, sadly Boogie Cousins. They brought in DeAndre Jordan, and they also drafted Ismail Kamagate, who Ismail Kamagate is not listed on here. I'm like 95% sure they drafted Ismail Kamagate.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, Ismail Kamagate, who he played for Paris basketball. And so I want you to hear this. So what they're doing, the Denver Nuggets, they basically said last year was a fluke. We're going to keep the same core, Nikola Jokic, Jamal Murray, Michael Porter Jr., Aaron Gordon. That'll be the point guard, the wings, and the center. We're going to run Kentavious Caldwell-Pope at shooting guard. Off the bench, Bruce Brown, Ish Smith, Jeff Green, Christian Brown, Bones Highland, with Zeke Nnaji, Vlatko Cancar, and I guess Colin Gillespie and DeAndre Jordan and Payne Watson off like at the bottom of the bench. And then Devon Reed's probably going to play a bit. Do you agree with me? They're going to run it back basically? And
I thought they made actually some really good moves. I got to just sum it. KCP, Bruce Brown, Ish, DJ, Christian Braun. And then they lost Monty, Barton, Facu, and Bryn, which are all tough losses. But I think Ish is really good for him. I think KCP is really good for him. I think Bruce Brown's really good for him. I think DJ was a huge failure, and I think they still need to figure that out. I know that they already had a very solid roster, and so that they kind of, I think that the holes they lost, they just kind of needed to further fill them out, and that's what they've done.
Mm-hmm.
But I would be targeting a cat like Hassan Whiteside right now because DJ it's done, dude. His career is over.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's completely over.
Yeah. So for me, I think they just said last year was a fluke. If this team is fully healthy, imagine what they were the 5th seed with Nikola Jokic just leading a bunch of role players. Now that they have their 2 star players, Jamal Murray and Michael Porter Jr. back, they're fully healthy. They're fully participating. They're like, we're going to keep that. Aaron Gordon's their Swiss Army knife. The problem with Will Barton was he was all offense, no defense. They bring in the 3 and D. You like Will Barton?
Mm-hmm.
He's good, but he just didn't. He's not as good as a defender as Contavious Caldwell-Pope. And
Really?
Yeah, Contavious Caldwell-Pope, the man who played multiple games in the NBA while being in jail. And do you remember that when he was in jail and they had a special release program that he could leave jail just to practice and go play an home NBA games with a ankle bracelet on? And
Why was he in jail?
DUI, yeah, like 4 DUIs.
Classic.
Yeah. And then he was put in jail for like 30 or 60 days. He would sleep and eat at jail.
Oh, that's fucked.
And he would go and practice and play NBA games and then come back to jail for the night.
It's fucked.
And either way, so Contavious Caldwell-Pope will be like the 3-and-D guy at shooting guard. And then he couldn't play road games. And then Bruce Brown's going to back up Aaron Gordon and Michael Porter, with Jeff Green also backing up Aaron Gordon and Michael Porter. They'll both be those backups. Christian Brown, I guess, backs up Contavious Caldwell-Pope. Bones Highland backs up Jamal Murray, or Ish Smith and Bones Highland together back up Jamal Murray. And also Bones Highland will probably be backing up Contavious with Devon Reed. I just think this is good. I agree. The one thing is like, why bring DeAndre Jordan instead of bringing back DeMarcus Cousins? I'd rather you go bring back DeMarcus Cousins and you tell me that we're going to bank on Zeke Nnaji and Ismail Kamage being good enough.
Zeke Nnaji's nice, but how's the one move you make on day one signing DeAndre Jordan at fucking 36 or whatever he is?
Why are teams
that's your day one move is to sign DeAndre Jordan. That's what you're doing. First day, fire somebody. Fire somebody right now.
Yeah.
That is terrible. How do you do that? I would actually, on the real though, I would trade Michael Porter Jr. and I would trade him at the deadline. I think Michael Porter Jr. is one of the most talented scorers in the entire league, but he's too injury prone. I don't know if I trust him. I think his defense is too shit to play him.
Elaborate on that. Why do you not trust him? Like in the sense that being healthy, or do you not?
I have no reason to trust him.
Okay.
He hasn't shown me why I should trust his longevity at any point in any level he's been in. I would trade Michael Porter Jr. once he starts dropping 20, 22 a game by the deadline. And I would run with, if I had to, Bruce Brown at the 3. But what's up, Gio? I like what they have a lot. Maybe 1 year of Michael Porter Jr. at the 3 because I think he's one of the best scorers. He reminds me of Kevin Durant. I just don't know. Can he be there for him?
Yeah, what that's saying is the best qualities availability is what they always say. So I guess this is a make or break a year for Michael Porter Jr. in the sense, can he stay healthy? He has to stay healthy this year or he's going to get written off. And I agree. I think their championship success or contention like solely falls on the shoulders of Jamal Murray and Michael Porter Jr. being able to play consistently, efficiently, and be durable enough to stay on the court for the entirety of his season. Because like what Swaggy said right here, Michael Porter Jr., like he flashes being a decent defender, but he's not. He sometimes just has defensive laughs where he's bad, and then here it's the injury history that's concerning with him, and I don't know.
If you get a healthy Michael Porter Jr., then Denver could really theoretically do whatever. You go back last year, only played 9 games, and in those 9 games, he was dog shit.
So bad.
I had him the year before that when he was starting to ball off, dropping 19 and shit. And I had him on my fantasy team. And keep in mind, I mean, this 45% from downtown. This guy is such a good shooter, dude. He's so good. He's literally just so good on offense. But
yeah, no, I
you need to maximize. You cannot have. I think people will realize how good Jokic is. I think people forgot how good Jokic is since the bubble because he hasn't really had those guys back since then, because he really is all they had last season as star power goes. You're not going to go anywhere in the playoffs with one star.
I don't know if people have forgotten.
And by the way, the Pacers are not doing jack shit. Sorry.
We'll talk about the Pacers in a second because the chat's going crazy about the Pacers. But you say Jokic since the bubble has won 2 MVPs.
But he doesn't. You don't view Jokic as a threat.
I do. I think Jokic is arguably
you're afraid of the Denver Nuggets making the finals right now. Nobody's afraid of that, and the reason is because of how injured they have been, and it's only been Jokic. Is my point.
Okay.
It's not the last. It's not a Jokic thing.
Okay. You phrased it better there. I was a little confused. You put that right. Okay, yes. You're 100% right. They're not a scary team whatsoever, and this is why.
But they should be. Yeah.
They should be. On paper, they are scary. If this team looks like the team like during the bubble run where, Jamal Murray was a 20-point scorer, Michael Porter Jr. was like a 25 points per game scorer. Jokic was averaging a triple-double with 30 a game, and everybody else was doing their fucking shit. And honestly, Anthony Davis, if he didn't hit that game-winning shot, the Denver Nuggets would have been champions.
As they said that. They said if AD, somebody said that, if AD doesn't make that, they don't win that.
KCP.
So now, and Aaron Gordon's there now.
Yeah,
he was kind of like that missing. He's that X. Aaron Gordon's an X factor.
I agree. I agree completely. All right, now, look, they were top. Yeah, when Murray was fully healthy, they were top 3 in the league. Now let's move over. I guess we'll do a quick little Pacers talk because that's what everyone wanted to talk about.
So weird, bro. Poverty state.
Dude, Indiana, low key. I'm sorry if anybody's from Indiana. I drive through Indiana a lot. I've stopped in French Lick. I've stopped in a lot of places. I will say Indiana, besides Indianapolis, is a very boring state. It's very boring. Now,
they have actually some low-key great golf courses. It's weird.
I've heard that. Pat McAfee talks about it all the time.
Does he really? That's awesome.
Because he's been picking up on golf lately. Because he played in Tahoe this past weekend, and he said that what's it called? Yeah, there's like a lot of good courses in.
Do you watch Pat McAfee every day, like the whole show?
A majority of the show, yeah.
Oh wow, okay, nice.
Yeah.
I've started getting into it a little bit.
It's fun. It's cool. I eat my lunch. I do some
work.
I like
the setup that he's got. He's got a bunch of bodies in there, and I like that.
That's the goal. I just need to get some bunch of bodies in here.
Because I'm already even thinking, like, when I go on a trip, dude, I don't know what to do. Because when I go on a non-golf trip, like, what if I'm road tripping? I have a couple road trips to go on. I don't know if we were doing them daily when you were road tripping.
Yeah, no. We'll figure it out because I actually did think about that because I am driving, I think, Friday to Maryland, and I have to either do this from the car while I'm driving on the highway, or we film at a different time.
Oh yeah.
But what do you call it? Yeah, no, we could always start having, because like when I did one of my live streams is I think if we also set up a Google number, we could have people in the chat call in.
Oh sweet.
So
Man,
like
I
I
want
could
to get that. I
we could
want
set
people
up
to call in.
so I could set up like a Google number on my phone, and then it would connect to my computer, and if I could figure it out how to get the audio through there, if not, I could just hold my phone near the microphone and
Yeah.
do it like that.
I mean, I
And
can always hold it down. I'm sure you feel the same. It's not the same, but you know what I'm saying? It'd be nice to just have like a Chris Broussard. Just like a backup.
well,
Somebody who's trying to get their name out there or something
I have a
that we know.
few friends who are like really good at sports, like who know a lot about sports, who are passionate about it. But I don't know if they wake up this early. But they could be like our little like Stephen A. like like just come in and just
It's tough out. Like I got to take a dump so bad right now. It gets
you
tough
just
out here.
yeah like you're like right here like a prisoner, dude.
I honestly might dip out right now.
You're good. I can wrap out the show if it's that bad. You turtle
I'll
heading.
be back in 5.
Okay, good.
Man, pain in the ass.
Go drop the friends off at the pool. Now, yeah, no, Max Hill, Aaron Barton, all of you boys. Quinn Grimes, aka shout out KU alumni, aka Houston Cougars alumni. He's a dog, and yeah, no, guys, Quinn Grimes actually, dude, he's gonna have a good year. And he was a guy who was supposed to be a second round pick, and then he went off in the NBA scouting combine and got himself a first round pick. But look, and yeah, guys, no, all of you, if you guys wanted, like, we'll start definitely the call thing. Maybe even have you guys send you guys a link and you guys hop on. But with that being said, I think one thing that needs to be figured out is I just definitely get more bodies in here and just have more not, I don't know if explosive conversation, but the goal has always been to try to make this like the Pat McAfee's version of the NBA. There isn't really a daily NBA sports talk show out there, and that's kind of what we're trying to do here. And I mean, it's all progress and building it. I mean, as much as this is our thing, this is your guys' thing too. And if like you guys interacting and stuff like that shapes this a lot more than you guys think. So thank you for that. But yeah, and with time, we'll be figured out. Oh, that is so true. We'll start a Discord. Good looks. That's smart. I didn't even think about that. I was honestly thinking about how to communicate, and then we can also throw the phone number in there. Yeah. Swag. You guys are talking about the Browns. Guys, as much as I think the Browns are better, I don't even know what's happening there. Here, let's just get into some straight Indiana Pacers talk. Real quick thing. DeAndre Ayton, if he came over, it'd be for Miles Turner, we'd assume, and some picks. I don't know if they would attach any of these contracts like Nick Stauskas, Jawan Morgan, Malik Fitz, or Terry Taylor, DeJuan Washington. Any of those guys, Aaron Nesmith, I don't know if they would try to reroute them. But it seems like the core for next year, if Ayton's there, it'd be Ayton, Daniel Tice. I could see Tice being rerouted into the Suns trade. Benedict Mathurin, Goga, Jalen Smith, Tyrese, Chris Duarte, Isaiah Jackson. Oh, yeah, the Pacers would still be shit.
Oh, are we shitting on the Pacers?
Wait. Max Hill. What local news station? Your boy's a journalism major. I am technically an accredited journalistic person now, or almost. DM us.
At the NBA show YouTube.
Yeah, YT, yeah, on Twitter. It's in the It's actually coming up right now on the ticketer. But no, so what do you think about the Pacers? Real quick, that was a quick shit. You pinched that out in 3 minutes.
Yeah, I rushed it.
Was it one of those like 1 or 2 wipes only?
Yeah.
It wasn't too messy, it seems like.
No, it wasn't too bad. First off, well, that's cool for Max Hill.
Orlando, Channel 13, your boy has an offer for channel. Let's see, Channel 13 Orlando. Keep talking. What are you gonna say?
Oh, my MLB stream, no one watched it. So, like, I was live and not a soul was in it, which is happening a lot. I might not retire from Twitch, but like I might step down from trying to be a full-time streamer because you can only record so many streams with no one in them. And secondly, the Indiana Pacers, I like Aaron Nesmith, Daniel Tice, Nick Stauskas. I guess Juwan Morgan's cool. I do like Benedict. They're still a couple years away from me.
Mm-hmm.
I like Jalen Smith. Obviously got Hallie. Just kind of build around Hallie now. I'm actually not really a huge Benedict Mathurin fan. I won't go as far as a bust, but it wouldn't necessarily surprise
You don't like Benedict Mathurin?
No.
Why?
I think he's kind of dorky, but it's just me. I wish him success in his endeavors, but I am so glad he didn't go to Detroit. Oof. I was getting worried when I was seeing the Mackies get Benedict at 5. Ooh, no. I'm all set, babe.
I'm all set. No, that's pretty funny. No, so I think the team looks good. I think the pieces are weird. I think they're like in a flux of being good or like not good, but like barely a play-in team or just continue being a lottery team.
Ayton does a lot for him. I hope they get Ayton. Miles Turner. I hope they get rid of Miles Turner and they can get Ayton and they kind of have Benedict, Hallie, and Ayton, and then you got something special. I can see why some may think that's a plain enough and playoff-esque team. I guess the East is pretty open, but I don't know. I think they're a year or two away.
Hey, Swaggy, the thing is what's it called? I couldn't smoke on the show. Yeah, I know. But the thing is we're already well aware because I actually missed the training yesterday. I like completely forgot to put it on my planner. And what do you call it? We're already aware that we can't swear smoke once we go on the radio. But yeah.
Which is bullshit.
But we are where we cut it out. And plus, I would find ways to come up with words to get around it.
I swear too much, dude. I worry. Does Pat McAfee swear?
Yeah, they're on Sirius XM though. That's
fuck that.
Well, no,
they're not serious.
Well, we have to. So that's why we have to go on regular radio. And why we're doing this? We have to do this for a few months or like a year, and then I can create a demo and I can contact. I've already contacted SiriusXM, and that's what they said. You have to create a demo, and I have to pitch it to them. And then I would have to tell them, and they won't pay you at first. We would have to operate at a loss or like find sponsors, and then if they like our shit, they can pay you. But at first, they make you operate at your own expense, and they put you on a net like a channel that wants you. So you got to come up with a reel to show them that you've been doing this shit.
We need a hot producer.
Yeah, we need a hot producer again until she quits from sexual harassment. I can't make those jokes either. No
one will know you're kidding.
Yeah, no one will know I'm kidding.
Someone's in Kansas driving to work. Whoa.
No, unless they're Republican, they're going to be like, that's the way it should be. I wish they still worked at home and made me my dinner and it was hot when I got home.
Manscaped is a pretty good idea.
Well,
We need Molly Morrison, dude. We need Molly Morrison.
what
I
if
need to
we?
pitch Molly Morrison.
Why don't we hit up those shitty like what are they called when overtime does this all the time? Like the overtime Megan, overtime chicks are just like
Yeah.
they're thirst traps that like they're girls who barely know basketball, but they tweet basketball and then pictures of their tits out like this, and they're like, they're like, I love the Chicago Bulls.
Hey guys, I'm wearing a Kings hat today. Oh, you can barely see I'm wearing a Kings hat.
Yes, that's what they do. Yeah, they'll be like, you like my Michael Jordan jersey, and it'll just be like this. They'll be like,
You like my Jordan jersey?
yeah, it'll be like that. You know, it'll just be like a bunch of like 14-year-old casual NBA fans, and they're just like, yes, yes,
I love your NBA.
yes. You know so much about the NBA.
Hey, I would love to meet up and chat basketball with you. Just text me, blah 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 blah.
And there's no problem that they're girls. It's no problems. It's just that it's more the fact that they're just, I guess you could argue that they're just objectifying themselves, which is fine if they want to do that for the sake of thirst traps.
I'd do it if I
So
could.
Max Hill, you are one of those guys. I'm just kidding, Max. I'm just back.
Get back to the kitchen. Oh no. I need to make some type of reel to try and convince Molly Mora, whatever. Not that.
Oh
Not
my
that
God.
Molly Morahan or I don't know. Let me look. Molly M. How does no one know who I'm talking about?
Molly.
There's not a
Wait,
soul.
Love Island?
No, the basketball girl, Molly from Memphis.
Oh yes, Molly from Memphis. I know exactly who
What's
you're
her
talking about.
name, bro? I can't.
I
think of
hate her
name.
too. She's another one.
Yeah, I don't really want her, but I'd take. You wouldn't take her on the show if she was like, "Yeah, I'll join you guys." What if she's like, "Yeah, I'll join you guys, and I'll help pay for the editor"?
I mean, she probably's got the bread.
Yeah, bro. I swear it was Molly Morrison, but
It's Molly.
Uh-huh.
It's some chick.
I can't find it. Just go on like
She used to pop up on my feed all the time, and I'd be like, "Get off."
I had to unfollow her because I had that.
Oh, you
too.
followed her?
Yeah,
You're part of the
in my
thirst trap?
simp days.
Yeah, simp.
She has good tweets, so
Yeah, overtime Meg gets
Overtime
on the
Meg.
always gets on my shit, and I'm like, overtime. I mean, she had like, and these girls are hanging out with basketball players.
Ooh, she's hot.
Dude, I have no social media following. No social media following.
6'3", 210, not too shabby.
Dude, this guy can dunk. This guy's fucking got like
Oh my
D1
God, you're
offers.
right. This
What?
goes with NBA players.
Yeah, they're doing. But then
Obi
go to her.
Toppin him quickly.
Yeah, but I don't get it. Go to her shit. Her shit sucks. Her content sucks. I'm like 100.
Your
You know what?
contact sucks. Fuck you.
Oh, my content's fucking terrible. My content is fucking so raw and barely worth any time. Okay.
This is just the retweets and like pictures.
Yeah, I just first off, I'm a big proponent is I only say shit that I'm willing to say in front of a person's face. And I would say all of these things in front of a person's face. And if they come back at me, they're 100% right. I agree with anything they'll say about me. Because my thought process is I hit 20K and then my content is going to change. It's going to be a lot more. I think I'm gonna go put a bit more time into the editing.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe I don't. Okay.
I don't. I just can't. I can't do any of these. I'm also really picky. Like I don't watch many YouTubers in general. I'm very
Same.
picky about who I consume and who I let program me. And
I get pissed off sometimes listening to some people. I have to turn shit off, and I'm like, "You're fucking wrong."
I'm kind of glad Rusty blocked me on Twitter. Honestly, all I would do is I'd look up Rusty's tweets like once a day just to see how little he's working, and like just it's so easy, bro. Like it's just so easy. But you do the same thing as him, but some way, somehow you make it work. I actually don't know how. And I'm about to stop smoking just for good because I don't know how the fuck you do it. But like, I smoked yesterday with my boys when it was still daylight at nighttime, and I was KO'd. And I didn't make a single video for the rest of the night. I was like, this is retarded. Fuck that.
I mean, I got baked before this. I'm pretty stoked right now.
Yeah, I don't know how you do this. I don't know how it doesn't mess with your dopamine receptors, and I don't know how you don't need constant what's the word? You need constant what would it be like if I went in, not on the show, but if I went on like jerked off?
You'd be addicted to porn?
No, I jerk off caffeine, alcohol, weed, stimulants, right? No,
Yeah, stimulants.
if I was smoking in the morning, I would just become addicted to like feeling like that and not being able to recoup that until I would feel like if I got high in the morning, that's what I look forward to the most. So what would I have? It would make like the rest of the day once I wasn't high just shitty to me. So
I guess. For me, my brain's running at 1,000,000 miles per hour.
I don't know how you retain memory either, and that's why sometimes sometimes you'll say the same story. I'm like, is that like I wonder?
Me? No, I just say the same stories a lot.
Yeah.
I just reference the same shit.
Because I do the same thing. I don't know if it's related to just.
No, I just say the same shit a lot over. I don't know. Maybe it's the pot. I don't know. Maybe. But I have like an encyclopedic memory, so like, But the thing is, sometimes I think, would I have a photographic memory if I didn't smoke weed?
I think you would have you have a good memory from what I can gather, but for the most part, much better than mine.
Dude, so Swaggy, there's one video. I made a video one time. I don't know if it's on my NFL channel, but dude, I had just picked up like an O of oil, and like it was some new shit my guy had got. In my eyes, I literally was just like this bloodshot making this video. And like I remember listening back and I was just talking so slow. I was like, dude, I am like, someone commented, he's like, I'm getting just contact high watching this video. I'm like,
it sounds getting super high and making a video sounds a lot more enjoyable than it is when I am.
I don't know. And you know,
we rode the Dutchie in a parking lot yesterday. Came home.
Fontos.
It's time to go to bed. What was that?
Fonto Kings. That's
Never heard of that.
I'll show you here. Let's go over to
my photo editor app, Fonto. I'm a Dutch cat.
This is what we used to smoke back home in Baltimore. This is what it looks rolled out.
Baltimore shit. Holy fuck.
So you just rip off how big you want to smoke. So you rip it off, and then if it gets a little dry, you just run it under tap water and it wets it. And you buy it in a little pack like this. And on what you see, and it's all wrapped up, and then you take it out and you just break a piece off. I usually get the darks, the purple pack.
That's pretty dope.
And yeah, and you can roll. I would get out of this maybe like 15, 20 backwoods. But this is back in the day when I used to smoke like probably like a QP a month. I was working full time. And
QP a month's not too bad. What's that a day? Like a quarter of a gram a day?
A QP a month? I would be smoking 4 ounces a month.
Holy fuck. I thought you meant like just a quad.
I started smoking cigarettes when I was 12. I quit when I was 17 because I kept getting bronchitis.
Bro, if it ain't spirit, don't clear it.
I was smoking Parliaments like daily.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah, I was a rat. But so
the dart light, fuck.
Yeah, I used to smoke. I don't smoke darts anymore. I haven't smoked darts in like 5 years. But Yeah, no, back home, yeah, I used to smoke 4 ounces. I wouldn't go through the whole 4 ounces. Like my boys would come over every day and they would be like, "Hey, I'm out of weed. Do you mind to sell me an eighth or something?" But I wasn't selling. You know what I mean? They just knew I had 4 ounces every month. So like they would be like, "Can I just buy off of you?" And I was like, "Yeah, I have all this. It's not like really gonna affect me." And I'd smoke like a normal blunt for me would be like an eighth. Like I'd smoke an eighth at a time
Jesus Christ, bro.
because I was working 16 hours, 14 hours a day full time, took 2 years off of school, and I would just, like roll an eighth blunt at a time, sometimes even more. And then you just smoke that. Or sometimes my boys would come over and we'd have 6 guys and we'd all roll our own gram blunt and have 6 backwoods, or 6 leaves going.
One
And,
night, baby.
yeah, and we
I, I
just,
I feel that actually, because I did go to Utah and swaggy or in college swaggy, and then when I dropped out and I came back home, one of my coworkers was a huge stoner, and so he'd get me high like every fucking night.
that's what we just go. People would come over my boys because I lived in a townhome and my basement was like really cool. And we just
Nice.
it like
That
would
is
go,
sick.
everyone would come over. I had like 3 couches in my basement and I had a TV mounted to the wall and would put on a movie and get like 4, 5, 6 leaves going. And literally my basement would just churn like hazed. And you'd just be watching the movie and you just have like literally it'd be like a smoke machine would be going.
Yeah, that's fine.
But it was bad though, dude. It was bad. Like in the morning, like one of my roommates was real broke, so in the morning he would go and grab all the roaches. He'd be smoking all the roaches. I'd be like, because imagine, like I'd be rolling an eighth blunt, so I'm leaving like a gram roach, like, like on that bitch, and I just come down and he have like 10 of my roaches from the last 2 days, all like unpeeled, and he'd just be smoking. I'd be like, at this point, dude, just ask me for weed. Like this is just gross.
Yeah,
Like,
this is some broke stuff
yeah.
vibes right here. This is like can feel smoking roaches.
Dude, my dad gave me once for one of my birthdays a roach clip. So I could put the roach on a clip and it wouldn't burn my fingers and just
Yeah, I just swallow all the roaches.
oh you Wu-Tang?
I'm just a fucking beast like that.
Yeah, this became the stoner NBA show. All
Yeah.
right.
We didn't talk about the Kings.
We did not talk about the Kings. That will have to be tomorrow's.
First things first. Kyrie and Luka will be scariest duo in NBA.
I used
Whoa.
to save my roaches until my roommate fucking started smoking them.
Why save your roaches, dude? Just buy more weed.
My dad always told me he used to save all his roaches. So when there's ever a drought, like back in the 80s, there was this big old drought. And my dad saved all his roaches. So he had like an ounce worth of weed and roaches. And like you can go.
Just don't smoke weed.
Or stay smoking weed and save your roaches.
I'm more of a fan of keeping the keef and then smoking the keef.
The keef gets you fucked.
Yeah.
You should save up your keef and make hash. You get like a keef puck maker, and you get a bunch of keef pucks, and you get patty paper, and you get heat, and you press them together, and you get hashish.
I don't know what that word is. Sounds like something in an anime.
All right. That's the show. That's the show. Thank you for everyone for joining us. We'll be back tomorrow at 9:30 Central Time. You guys should come join. If you enjoyed the show, be a friend and tell a friend. If you didn't like it, don't say it at all. Just forget about it. Either way, if you guys missed this episode, go on to any streaming service that's available. Joe, check out Will on all his social media and Twitter and, YouTube and all that good stuff. Likewise for me. And follow the NBA show on Twitter and subscribe if you haven't. Hope you have a great day, bud.
Yeah, you too.
See you, Max Hill, Aaron Barton, Swaggy, your Rages. Who else was there that I'm missing? I feel like there was a few other. JDC, Matt. I think I saw Chad B in there.
Lat Lentil.
Lat Lentil.
Lade Lexon.
We got also, who was it? MASN was in there. Shade Texan. Everybody, I hope you guys have a great day. Goodbye.